Alright, it is April 12th. Looks like the field out here is finally dried out. That was kind of the main issue that we have with coming out here in the spring. So now that it's dry, we can come out here, which is awesome. 2-3 weeks ago, we were out by the side of the house taking a picture of M81 and M82. Tonight, I'd like to get more data on those targets because I don't have enough data to get a good picture out of that yet. But the grass certainly is not wet anymore. Okay, I'm gonna show off some of the upgrades that we've made to the Celestron 6-inch here. First off, we got a focal reducer, f6.3 reducer here. It goes right onto the back, and then the rest of the imaging train just goes right into that. We also did some work figuring out what the proper back focus stuff had to be. So we got a shorter nose piece from the camera that goes into the filter wheel, and then this distance is different as well. So now the back focus is perfect. And then up on the front of it, we've installed the Celestron dew heater ring, which is going to be a big help because previously our dew heaters weren't really big enough to go around it, and this should adequately prevent dew from forming. But because this dew heater ring is not sitting here, we can't use the Batinov mask really. So I went ahead and made a modification to this 3D model, and then we printed out a new one that nicely fits in there. Okay, so we decided to set up on the side of the house. Everything's been running for a few minutes now. Pointed up at M81 and M82 up there, somewhere. So the setup was very smooth. We finally figured out kind of the cause of one of our problems where the mount wasn't slewing correctly. It would like go in short bursts and then wouldn't end up getting to where it wanted to go. And I noticed that the power LED on the mount was flashing, and we just connected the mount's power directly to the terminals of the battery, and now it's working flawlessly. The target passes a meridian around 9:30. It's really about 9 right now, so I didn't want to have to do a meridian flip because last time we were out here doing this target, the meridian flip failed. So I don't want to have to deal with that again. So there's a setting in EQ mod where you can force flip to go to. So I checked that box, and when I centered in Nina, it applied the flip to go to. But since Nina was doing multiple go tos after plate solving again and again, I would have to recheck the force flip to go to in EQ mod, which was kind of annoying. I'm not sure if there's like a lock force flip, but if there isn't, then that would be a nice feature. And then currently with our setup, there's no good way to rotate the camera, so I have to like manually unscrew it, and that risks messing up the focus. So I need to remember to do the rotation before focusing, or I guess before the final focusing. The sequence is set to run until about 3:15 a.m. when the moon rises, and by that time the target will just about be setting behind the house here. So here's a look at the subs. You can see the Cigar Galaxy M82 in the left and Bode Galaxy on the right. It looks blurry on camera, but the stars are pinpoints. With the data from a few weeks ago, I was able to process M82 pretty good. but M81 was kind of faint and wasn't able to brighten it up and get like good details out of it, so I'm hoping adding more data will help it. And plus, last time it was only, I want to say it was only like 7 frames on each filter that were integrated, so I'm gonna hopefully add 25 on each filter from this imaging session, so that should greatly boost the brightness and detail on M81. It's over 1 month later since the start of this video. I have been procrastinating for that long on editing this video, but it's finally about to go out. And I also want to mention that my app, Astrophotography Planner, I plan to release it at the end of the week, along with a video on YouTube explaining how to use it, so keep an eye out for that. And then here is the final picture of M81 and M82.